welcome back. Welcome back to Domestic Issues with the Council. This particular video today will be on a topic called Are We Really Free? In 1791, United States Constitution put in place the First Amendment, which stated that we have the freedom of speech. We have the freedom to choose religions. We have the freedom to choose who we want to be and what group we want to be in. And my question, as this video continues, is, are we really free?
University went out there and did DNA testing on them. And they showed not only did they share Semitic genes from people who were in Yemen back to the Middle East, these gentlemen, a large percent of them, have the Y chromosome to be Kohanim, to be priests. Now, if anyone who doesn't know, a priest is a specific family clan of the nation of Israel who come from Aaron, the brother of Moses, who was the first priest. And anyone descended from Aaron has the status title priest. And we found that these men in this village in South Africa called Lemba, L-E-M-B-A, carry this genetic marker to let us know that they share the same as from the Sephardic and the Ashkenaz and the population of the people in Israel today. They share the same exact DNA marker. That's mind-blowing. So everyone kind of got humbled a little bit, who laughed at them and said, now what? Now what do we do about this? This could have tremendous implications. Another area in Africa you have something big happening is in Nigeria. You have the Igbo people, or Igbo, pronounced either way. There's 40 million of them, also Christians, like I spoke about before, how that could happen to the children of Israel very easily. But also a lot of them are now coming out and converting back or adopting the rules of the Torah without all the paganism that they've been practicing for hundreds of years. There's been books written about it from scholars in Nigeria, from scholars from the Jewish people. And where it gets interesting is, in America, there was a slave trade. And a lot of the slaves, a very high percentage of them, came from Western Nigerian ports. And in America today, you see a very large movement of African Americans who say that they're the real chosen people, that they're the children of Israel, they're the Judeans. You know, so what are they just trying to create an identity for themselves because they were slaves, or is there really something here? And the answer is, most likely there is something there. And
right? Y'all done seen everything be proven. I got kicked out of the banks. Ari Emanuel asked all these businesses to stop doing business with us. Now, yeah, I was in negotiation with Adidas because that was my issue. They were lawyers to sign over my IP, different things without me being aware of it, like people signing on my behalf. And this is part of the problems I have with Adidas. So now, the world has got to see how Adidas was a partner. The fact that they would attempt to steal my designs. And that's happened in my history, right?
Right.
But now y'all get to see it in real life. Like, and that's the difference. Like, let's read this Harley text out loud. When he was threatening me, you know, forcing me to apologize, you know, about the frustration. And no one ever said, okay, this was the deal. Even if TMZ is going to say Kanye West, right? And my name is legally gay now. It's always some form of disrespect. No matter if you're the richest black man or what happens. What's up, bro? You part of this?
Es ballet. Es ballet. Es lutheran. ¿No? ¿Cuánto poquito atrás? Por favor, gracias. Gracias.
Just go over there, man. Because it's that he was a part of the whole making noise.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me read this Harley text. This is how he was trained. This is a trainer, but come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence. And this is my trainer. So it shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? So it says, I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you, or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. This is the way a Hollywood trainer was talking to me to force me to go and like apologize, right? But even though they ended the deals and you know, Farrakhan said, hey, you know, did he really ever have it? Let me explain to Farrakhan what that meant. I mean, my contract for Adidas was for 4 more years. My royalty was $500 million a year. That's what I meant when I said the $2 billion was lost in a day. Because of the negotiation with Adidas, I wanted to negotiate something where it's like, okay, you guys will take the Yeezy, but we still get the royalties. And people saw it's like when we dealt with George Floyd, different things, I'm gonna put the money in it. You know what I'm saying? I put $2 million. I always support it in every one of these situations. So
Turn it down, turn it down.
I've read about you, and you've made it mention a couple of times about the Jews, and I'm wondering if you are personally anti-Semitic.
No, how can you be anti-Semitic when the Arabs are half the Muslim world is Semitic? If I was anti-Semitic, I'd be anti-Arab and anti-everything else. No, I think that in this country, there's one mistake that the Jews make. They put themselves in a position where whenever anybody gives an objective analysis of the role they play, they defend themselves by accusing you of being anti-Semitic. And a Negro is not anti-Semitic when he says that the man who's exploiting him in his community is white, because it is a white man who owns all the stores. Now, is it an accident that these whites who own these stores are Jewish? If it's an accident, then the fact that he says the Jew on the corner is exploiting me isn't an anti-Semitic statement. It's just more descriptive of the man who's exploiting him.
I'm asking you if you apologize for the unpatriotic remarks that you made.
I'm not apologizing for nothing like that because I don't have to. I'm just apologizing for what I said to the newspapers and to the press.
Mr. Clay, Mr. Clay or Mr. Muhammad Ali, either one.
Just Muhammad Ali.
When you appeared before this commission before, if I recall correctly, you said you were the people's champion?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that you're acting like a people's champion?
Yes, sir.